Now, it's quite possible that some of the integrations will not connect directly to the platforms that you're using. And if that's the case, you're going to need to substitute by using the third-party cloud-based connector, Zapier. Now, in the case of Thrivecart, there is a connection to Zapier. We're going to use that connection to connect with other platforms. And you'll be able to do the same by checking to see if Zapier connects your platform. And basically, you want to start with the search Zapier integration. Then what you want to do is you want to place the two applications that you want to connect. Now, we're just going to assume that the applications you may want to connect would be MailChimp and Thrivecart. So what we're going to do is we're going to click the search. And you're going to see that the search engine will give us a Zapier result. And it'll tell us about a connection between Thrivecart and MailChimp using Zapier. This means that if you have a Zapier account active, you can connect these two cloud-based services in order to deliver either customers or information between the two platforms. As of the recording of this video, Zapier does have a free plan, and typically you'll use this if you're new so that you can determine if having a Zapier connection is going to be worth your time. And then it's likely that in order to get some of the premium access to applications, you will need to have at least a starter plan in order to use those applications considered premium. For example, you're going to see when you're looking at the GoToWebinar integration within Zapier that there's the word premium at the top of the icon. That means then that you would need to have a paid plan in order to use this application in your connections. So you're going to want to make sure that you look for this premium tag. Then you'll know that you're going to need some kind of paid account to connect Zapier with the platforms that you use. So in the example that we're using, we're assuming that the applications we need to connect would be Thrivecart and MailChimp. And so what you would do inside of your Zapier account is you would start by clicking Make a Zap. You're then going to type in MailChimp. You're going to choose an event. In this case, the event is when you get a new subscriber in MailChimp. What you do then is to connect your MailChimp account. To make that connection, when you get this dialog box, you would log into your MailChimp account so that it would be connected to Zapier. What you then do is to click Continue. You would then choose the specific list that you're working with. You would then search for Thrivecart in your actions. In this case, Zapier tells you that there's no action available behind MailChimp that you can use. Now, for the sake of this example, we're just going to connect in Wishlist Member. So we do the search for Wishlist Member. What we do first is to choose an event. So we would add a member to a specific level. We then click Continue. What you then do is you would connect a Wishlist Member account. Now, the connection point is going to be different, and Zapier would give you directions on how to make the connection to your Wishlist Member installation. So in this case, what we've done is we've connected MailChimp and Wishlist Member. And if you recall, throughout this process, one of the things we looked to do was to connect Thrivecart and MailChimp. However, Zapier showed us that this was not a possibility. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.